So, Mr. Tate, do you happen to reckon what side of the face Male was beat up on?
It was the left side.
Her left side?
Yes.
Are you sure?
You know, now that I think about it, she got beat up on her right side, right here.
Right side?
Yeah, like around her eye and everything. It looked like somebody strangled her, took her strangled her and just threw her to the ground. She was beat up pretty bad, sir.
Yes. Yes, and them bruised eyes.
Yeah, it was just all crazy.
Mr. Yule, can you read and write?
Positively can.
Can you write your name for me?
Positively will.
Mr. Yule, you're left-handed. Miss Mela, can you tell us what happened that night?
Alright, Tom, I'm gonna get that change for you.
Mr. Robinson, can you tell us what happened that night?
Man, I don't see nothing in here. Nothing in here. What? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah!
Ah.
Hey! To begin with, this case should have never came to trial. The state has not produced one iota of medical evidence suggesting that the crime Tom Robinson is charged of ever took place. It has relied instead upon the testimony of two witnesses whose evidence has not only been called into serious question upon cross-examination, but has been flatly contradicted by the defendant. Now, there is circumstantial evidence to indicate that Mayela Yule was beaten savagely by someone who led almost exclusively with his left. And Tom Robinson now sits before you, having taken the oath with his only good hand he possesses, his right. I have nothing but pity in my heart for the chief witness for the state. She is a victim of cruel poverty and ignorance. But my pity does not extend so far as to her putting a man's life at stake, which she has done in an effort to get rid of her own guilt. Guilt, I say, gentlemen, because it was guilt that motivated her. She's committed no crime. She's merely broken a rigid and time-honored code of our society, a code so severe that whoever breaks it is hounded from our midst as unfit to live with. She must destroy the evidence of her offense. But what was the evidence of her offense? Tom Robinson, a human being. She must put Tom Robinson away from her. Tom Robinson was to her a daily reminder of what she did. Now, what did she do? She tempted a Negro. She was white, and she tempted a Negro. She's something that in our society is unspeakable. She kissed a black man. Not an old uncle, but a strong, young Negro man. No code mattered before she broke it, but it all came crashing down on her afterward. The witness for the state, with the exception of the sheriff of Lincoln County, have presented themselves to you, gentlemen, to this court in the cynical confidence that their testimony would not be doubted, confident that you, gentlemen, would go along with them on the assumption, the evil assumption, that all Negroes lie, that all Negroes are basically immoral beings, that all Negro men are not to be trusted around our women, an assumption that one associates with minds of their caliber, which is in itself, gentlemen, a lie, which I do not need to point out to you. And so, a quiet, humble, respectable Negro who has the unmitigated temerity to feel sorry for a white woman has had to put his word against two white peoples. The defendant is not guilty. but somebody in this courtroom is.
Okay.
Now, gentlemen, in this country, our courts are the great levelers. In our courts, all men are created equal. I am no idealist to believe firmly in the integrity of our courts and of our jury system. That is no ideal to me. That is a living, working reality. Now, I am confident that you, gentlemen, will review without passion the evidence that you have heard, come to a decision, and restore this man to his family. In the name of God, do your duty. In the name of God, believe Tom Robinson.